Deep within Eastern Europe, beyond the crowded tourist routes, lies a country of medieval castles, untouched forests, and breathtaking mountains, a place where legends still live, where ancient villages seem frozen in time, and where nature remains wild and free. This is Romania, a land of mystery, beauty, and unforgettable landscapes. Welcome to Europe's last fairy tale. Where is Romania? The question itself seems to conjure images from a half-remembered fairy tale. A land of deep, ancient forests where sunlight struggles to touch the ground, of storybook castles perched precariously on stony cliffs, and of a history steeped in myth and legend. It's a name that whispers of Dracula, of wandering Romani caravans, and of a Europe that feels just beyond the reach of the modern world. But these fragments, these echoes of folklore, are merely the preface to a much richer, more complex, and profoundly beautiful story. To truly find Romania, we must look beyond the myths and journey to a place that is both geographically and culturally one of Europe's most fascinating crossroads. Located in southeastern Europe, Romania occupies a pivotal position, a hinge connecting three distinct European identities. It's a country that breathes with the order of Central Europe, reflects the soulful spirit of Eastern Europe, and shares the vibrant, complex history of the Balkans. This unique placement has made it a stage for empires and a melting pot of peoples for millennia. To the west, it shares a border with Hungary, a legacy of the long and intertwined history with the Austro-Hungarian Empire. To the south, the mighty Danube River carves a natural frontier with Serbia and Bulgaria, a waterway that has carried traders, armies, and ideas since antiquity. To the east and north, it meets Ukraine and the Republic of Moldova, sharing deep linguistic and cultural ties that speak to a common heritage. But to understand Romania is to understand its dramatic and defining geography, dominated by the great arc of the Carpathian Mountains. They are the country's backbone, rising from the northern border, curving majestically through the center and descending towards the Danube in the southwest. These are not just mountains. They are a sanctuary for Europe's largest populations of brown bears, wolves, and lynx. They are the guardians of pristine, primeval forests and the source of legends that have captivated the world. Nestled within this mountainous embrace lies the Transylvanian Plateau, a land of rolling hills, Saxon villages with their fortified churches, and a timeless pastoral way of life. To the south and east, the mountains give way to fertile plains that have long been the breadbasket of the region. And the journey doesn't end there. Following the Danube on its final voyage leads to the Black Sea, where the river splinters into 1,000 channels, forming the Danube Delta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the planet's most vital and sprawling wetlands. Finally, there is the coast itself, a stretch of sandy beaches, ancient port cities, and modern resorts that offer a completely different facet of the Romanian experience. This incredible variety in landscape is mirrored by its culture. The echoes of the Roman Empire, which gave the country its name and its Latin-based language, can still be felt. The influence of the Ottomans and the Phanariot Greeks is woven into its cuisine and music. The meticulous craftsmanship of the Transylvanian Saxons is preserved in their towns and churches. And in remote regions like Maramureș and Bucovina, ancient Dacian and Orthodox traditions continue to thrive, seemingly untouched by time. Today, Romania is a member of the European Union, a nation confidently looking towards the future while fiercely protecting its past. Its cities, like the vibrant capital of Bucharest, are buzzing with energy, creativity, and a youthful dynamism that contrasts beautifully with the serene, unchanging countryside. It is a land of profound contrasts, of medieval towns and bustling modern cities, of deep dark forests and sun-drenched coastlines, of ancient folklore and contemporary art. So where is Romania? It is not just a place on a map. It is a journey through layers of history, across breathtaking landscapes, and into the heart of a culture that is at once familiar and wonderfully, thrillingly different. It is one of Europe's most diverse, surprising, and deeply rewarding destinations, waiting to be discovered. From the soaring peaks of the Carpathians to the tranquil waters of the Black Sea coast, Romania offers an adventure for every traveler, a story for every soul, and in the chapters to come we will explore it all. Bran Castle, the legend of Dracula. In the heart of Transylvania, where the Carpathian Mountains carve a dramatic silhouette against the sky, stands a fortress that has captured the world's imagination. Few places in Europe are surrounded by as much mystery, folklore, and whispered tales as this iconic stronghold. Its image is inextricably linked with one of literature's most terrifying and enduring creations, Count Dracula. The very name conjures images of moonlit nights, swirling mists, and a dark, brooding presence watching from a lonely tower. This is the story of a castle caught between two worlds, the chilling, gothic fantasy of a vampire's lair, and the rich, complex, and often overlooked reality of its own fascinating history. The legend begins not in Romania, but in the mind of an Irish author, Bram Stoker. In 1897, he published Dracula, a novel that would forever change the landscape of horror. Stoker never actually visited Romania, but he conducted extensive research into its folklore and geography. He described Dracula's castle as being perched on the very edge of a terrific precipice, a description that so perfectly matched the dramatic profile of Bran Castle that the connection, once made, became unbreakable. Perched dramatically on this 200-foot-tall rock, the castle became the de facto face of Dracula's home, a global icon of Gothic fiction brought to life. Its towers, stone walls, and hidden passages create an atmosphere straight from a storybook, or perhaps a nightmare. The sharp angles, the terracotta-tiled roofs, and the imposing watchtowers seem purpose-built to fuel the imagination. But to understand the castle's real story, we must look past the vampire and toward the historical figure who provided Stoker with his inspiration. Vlad III, Prince of Wallachia, better known as Vlad Tepes, or Vlad the Impaler. Ruling in the 15th century, Vlad was a formidable and ruthless leader, renowned for his brutal methods of punishment and his fierce resistance against the expanding Ottoman Empire. He became a national hero in Romania for defending his homeland, but his reputation for cruelty spread throughout Europe. So, what is his connection to Bran Castle? The truth is, it's tenuous at best. Historical records are sparse. Some theories suggest he may have been briefly imprisoned within these walls by the Hungarian king Máté Corvin after being captured in 1462. Others argue he may have led raids in the area, but there is no definitive evidence that Vlad the Impaler ever ruled from or even lived in Bran Castle. The fortress's primary role was not as a princely residence, but as a strategic military and customs outpost built by the Saxons of Brașov in 1377 to defend the mountain pass from Ottoman incursions. The castle's most significant historical chapter came much later, in the 20th century. In 1920 it was gifted to Queen Marie of Romania, the granddaughter of Britain's Queen Victoria. She fell in love with the castle, transforming the rugged fortress into a cherished royal summer residence. She renovated the interiors with authentic Romanian furniture and art, filled the rooms with light and life, and built a small guest house and chapel on the grounds. It is largely her vision and collection that visitors see today. Exploring the castle is a journey through this layered history. You can wander through over 50 rooms connected by narrow, winding staircases and underground passages. You'll find cozy bedrooms with antique furniture, a music room, and a library, all offering a glimpse into the life of the Romanian royal family. One of the most intriguing features is the secret staircase, which was rediscovered during Queen Marie's renovations. It connects the first and third floors, allowing for discreet movement through the castle, a feature that certainly adds to its mysterious allure. For those planning a visit, Bran Castle offers a different experience with each season. In summer, the grounds are lush and green, and the market at the base of the hill bustles with vendors selling local crafts, cheeses, and Dracula-themed souvenirs. However, this is also peak season, so be prepared for significant crowds and queues, especially along the narrow corridors. To avoid the biggest rush, try to arrive early in the morning or later in the afternoon. In contrast, winter casts a completely different spell. A blanket of snow transforms the castle into a scene from a dark fairy tale, emphasizing its gothic silhouette. The crowds are thinner, allowing for a more atmospheric and personal exploration of its chambers. While the real history is arguably more fascinating than the myths, Bran Castle masterfully embraces its dual identity. It stands as a proud monument to Romanian history, a royal home, and a medieval fortress, but it also remains one of Romania's most iconic landmarks precisely because it allows us to step, just for a moment, into the realm of legend. The Carpathian Mountains. Stretching across the heart of the country are the majestic Carpathian Mountains. Covered in dense forests and dramatic peaks, these mountains are among Europe's last great wilderness areas. Romania is home to some of the continent's largest populations of bears, wolves, and lynx. The landscape feels untouched, a paradise for hikers, photographers, and nature lovers. The Transfăgărășan Highway, often called the world's most beautiful road, the Transfăgărășan cuts through the Carpathian Mountains in spectacular fashion. Sharp curves wind through valleys and over mountain passes. Every turn reveals another incredible view. During summer, travelers from around the world drive this legendary route. It is a journey as memorable as the destination itself. Bucharest, the little Paris of the East. Romania's capital, Bucharest, combines elegance, history, and modern energy. Grand boulevards and historic buildings stand beside contemporary skyscrapers. Once known as Little Paris, the city features beautiful architecture and vibrant cultural life. Today, Bucharest is one of Eastern Europe's fastest-growing capitals, a city constantly reinventing itself. Medieval towns. Frozen in time, Romania is famous for its beautifully preserved medieval towns. Places like Brașov, Sibiu, and Sighișoara look as if they belong in another century. Colorful buildings line cobblestone streets. Church towers rise above historic squares. Sighișoara, one of Europe's best-preserved medieval citadels, feels like stepping into a living fairy tale. Europe's ancient forests. Romania protects some of the last primeval forests in Europe. Massive trees tower over untouched landscapes. These forests have existed for centuries, largely unchanged. They provide a sanctuary for wildlife rarely seen elsewhere on the continent. In many ways, Romania offers a glimpse of Europe as it once was. Peleș Castle, Romania's royal jewel. Nestled in the mountains stands Peleș Castle. Many consider it one of the most beautiful castles in the world. Its stunning architecture combines elegance with breathtaking surroundings. Built as a royal residence, the castle showcases exquisite craftsmanship and artistic detail. Every room tells a story of Romania's royal past. The Black Sea coast. Beyond the mountains lies Romania's coastline along the Black Sea. Golden beaches stretch for miles. Coastal towns offer a completely different side of the country. Here, visitors enjoy warm summers, sea breezes, and beautiful sunsets. The Black Sea adds another layer to Romania's incredible diversity. Romanian culture and traditions. Romania's greatest treasure may be its culture. traditional villages preserve customs passed down through generations. Folk music, dance, and handcrafted art remain important parts of daily life. Visitors often discover a warm hospitality that makes Romania unforgettable. It is a country proud of its heritage and eager to share it. As our journey through Romania draws to a close, we're left with a mosaic of memories, a tapestry woven from threads of myth, history, and breathtaking nature. It's a country that defies easy definition, a place that quietly reveals its soul not in grand pronouncements but in the subtle details. The scent of pine in an ancient forest, the taste of home-cooked sarmal, the warm smile of a stranger in a village square. We came seeking legends, drawn by the Gothic allure of Dracula's castle, and we found them. But we discovered that Romania is so much more than its most famous story. The legends are merely a doorway into a land far richer and more complex than any myth could capture. The true magic isn't found in vampire tales, but in the living, breathing history that permeates the very soil. You feel it walking the cobblestone streets of medieval towns like Sibiu and Sighișoara, where every building seems to hold a secret, and the centuries feel not like a distant past, but a gentle presence. These aren't museum pieces. They are vibrant communities where the legacy of the Transylvanian Saxons endures, a testament to a multicultural heritage that has shaped the nation's character. Beyond the city walls, we ventured into landscapes of staggering scale and primordial beauty. We stood in awe of the Carpathian Mountains, a rugged spine curving through the heart of the country. Here, mountains hide ancient forests, some of the last untouched wilderness in Europe. To walk beneath the canopy of these primeval beech woods is to step back in time into a world governed by the rhythms of nature, a sanctuary for brown bears, wolves, and lynx. We drove the Transfăgărășan, a ribbon of asphalt thrown across the peaks, a marvel of engineering that offers a perspective on the sheer power of this landscape. And we found serenity at the Danube Delta, a world away from the mountain heights, a labyrinth of water and reeds, where life moves at the pace of a drifting boat, and the air is filled with the calls of countless birds. These wild places remind us of a connection to the earth that is often lost in the modern world. But Romania's soul is most profoundly felt in its people and their enduring traditions. In Maramureș, we saw a way of life carved from wood and faith, where ornate gates tell family stories and time-honored crafts are passed down through generations. In Bucovina, the painted monasteries stand as vibrant storybooks of faith, their exterior frescoes a testament to a devotion that has weathered empires and ideologies. These are not relics. They are the living heart of Romanian culture. And then there is the country's forward momentum. From the grand, complicated boulevards of Bucharest, a city rediscovering its identity as the little Paris of the East, to the youthful, innovative energy of Cluj-Napoca and Timișoara, a new Romania is emerging. It's a nation that honors its past while embracing the future, creating a dynamic contrast that is utterly captivating. Perhaps the most compelling invitation Romania offers is its promise of a different experience with every season. Imagine the Carpathians draped in the deep snows of winter, a paradise for skiers and a scene of quiet magic. Picture the explosion of life in spring, when the meadows are carpeted with wildflowers and the forests awaken. Think of long summer days spent exploring the Black Sea coast or hiking to glacial lakes high in the mountains. And consider a journey in autumn when the forests are set ablaze with color and the harvest brings a bounty to local markets. Each season unveils a new facet of the country's personality, offering a reason to return again and again. Romania is a journey for the curious, for the traveler willing to look beyond the headlines and the well-trodden path. It's a destination that rewards patience and an open heart. It asks you to listen to the echoes of history, to lose yourself in nature, and to connect with a culture that is both deeply traditional and surprisingly modern. From the peaks of the Carpathians to the streets of Bucharest, from Dracula's legendary castle to Europe's last great wilderness, Romania offers an experience unlike anywhere else. It is a hidden gem, a story still being written, waiting for you to discover your own chapter within its pages. This is Romania, a land where history comes alive, where adventure awaits around every corner, and where the fairy tale is real.